Alrighty, so I'm gonna make this fast. So this is Sonic Dream Team, a new action game only available on Apple Arcade. The story is pretty simple. Dr. Robotnik is doing bad things and it's up to Sonic and the Dream Team to stop him. Listen, I didn't pay too much attention to the story. This isn't like The Last of Us or anything. This is Sonic and Sonic Go Fast. What I did pay attention to is the gameplay because it's good. Simple, but good. And there's voice acting, which I didn't expect for all characters in the games and cutscenes, but it's a welcome. You can get through the game pretty quickly as each level consists of the same goals. You're either collecting an orb, collecting shards, or racing to finish before the time runs out. Then once you've completed all the mandatory sections, you fight a big boss. Simple. What's not so simple is that the game is built around these great maps, and that's probably the most interesting part about the game overall. And they're built around the different characters. Let me explain. You get 6 different characters that you have to unlock throughout the game, and each pair of characters have a different air ability that you apply when you do a double jump. Sonic and Amy do a spin dash, I think that's what it looks like. With this move, Sonic and Amy can dash through certain locations that have a ring trail, and they'll zoom through following the ring path to another area in the map. Tails and Cream can fly for a little bit and then slowly fall down as they run out of stamina. With this ability, you can soar to greater heights, and in each level you might find some golden rings in the air. When Tails and Cream go through these circles, they can replenish their stamina, which will let them continue to fly. Knuckles and Rouge can glide like Buzz Lightyear did in Sid's house, but they can also climb certain types of walls, so they're a little broken. Now with Knuckles and Rouge, with their abilities, you can just glide around the map, which makes it pretty easy and very useful, especially when you pair that with the wall climbing ability. So I tend to find I prefer to choose them when I have the option. Now, what do I mean by option? To complete certain missions in the game, you are forced to choose one of the pair of characters, as the missions are designed for certain abilities to be used, like flying to get an orb or climbing a wall to complete a checkpoint. But there are some missions that allow you to choose who you play as. You can also quickly change your character during gameplay to allow you to get around the map if you choose so, and I believe this was created because there are bonus items in the game that you can get for extra completion. And if you are looking for more of a challenge, you can try Tails challenges for rewards and to get on top of the leaderboard. These challenges do refresh after a while, so that's something cool you can look forward to, especially once you have beaten the game. All characters can run fast, and they have a homing attack that can be used to go up against enemies and bosses. Speaking of bosses, the bosses in this game are done pretty well. They're not too challenging. This isn't Lies of P or anything, so there's not too much to talk about there, but they do have some variety to each way on how you deal with them, so I do enjoy that. The music is amazing as always. The graphics are pretty good. No huge issues with my M1 Mac Mini or my iPhone 11. I feel that most devices should be able to run this just fine, but if you want to know if your device can handle the Sonic speed, I suggest you check out Mr. Mac Wright's video. I'll leave it in the description below that like button. In the video, he kind of goes over the FPS overall and looks at how the game runs on older hardware. So all in all, this is a solid game. It's good to see that companies are still interested in bringing good games to Apple Arcade, and I hope we see more in 2024. With that, I gotta go. I gotta play some more games. Stay wild. I'll see you soon.